folks, it's Cheese Week again, and welcome to day two. I'm going to go right back to the same creamery as yesterday, up to Point Reyes, California. This is a cheese from the Point Reyes Farmstead Cheese Company, which is TomaTruffle, an artisan cheese with Italian black truffles. Now, if you look at the cheese tasting series prior, there's been a previous cheese week, and I tried several different truffle cheeses and rated them. And I'm looking forward to this one because it's another great California cheese from the Point Reyes Farmstead Cheese Company. Now, there's four different flavored cheeses in this Toma series. Uh, and here's the selection at our local co-op. Yesterday, I tried this one right here, Tomarashi, artisan cheese with togarashi chili spice. Now, I had a little bit of a theory on that, mainly because togarashi is it's considered the Japanese seven spice. It's a very common seasoning. And we've even had that made for us by street vendors in Japan, which can be quite a spectacle. So I had a theory that that cheese was a nod to Japan for another reason, and I still don't know. Here's why. If you look at Point Reyes Peninsula in California, also known as the Point Reyes National Seashore, if you look at the red line going down the middle, that right there is the San Andreas Fault. Now, to the lower left, that is a completely different tectonic plate than the rest of California and North America. That is actually the Pacific plate, which it also is one of the four plates that Japan is situated on. So I thought maybe this is a bit of a nod to Japan in a geographical standpoint. Still don't know, but that cheese was excellent. I believe I gave this one here, Tomarashi, a 10/10. Now, taking a look at the Point Reyes Farmstead Cheese Company, it's a women owned. It starts with sustainability. The pastures are planted with no-till drilling for erosion control. They have methane-powered renewable energy, and it powers 30 or 50% of the farm. Water is reused and recycled for conservation and resource management. It's a solar-powered creamery and distribution warehouse. There's that's in Petaluma, 22 miles east. Now, this also sounds pretty high tech. Sounds luxurious, in fact. Robotic milking technology that maximizes cow comfort. All right, I'm down for that. And then a carbon sequestration process, which it reduces greenhouse emissions. Now, this creamery is located a little bit north of the town of Point Reyes, not on the Point Reyes National Seashore or Peninsula itself. And then, of course, there are additional creameries in Petaluma. So let's take a look at what they say about it before I taste this one. We've created three distinctly different new flavored versions of our popular and endlessly versatile Toma. That's right. The rich texture and buttery flavor that makes Toma a true American original now comes in a selection of new flavors as unique as they are delicious. TomaTruffle is the perfect combination of classic Toma paired with the aromatic flavors of Italian black truffles from Umbria, Italy. I love it. I love transparency in food. Reminiscent of undergrowth, fresh strawberries, dried fruit, and a hint of cocoa. The earthy flavor marries beautifully with the buttery richness of Toma. Toma truffle is the perfect for a decadent cheese for any occasion. It's made from pasteurized RBST free cow's milk, made with microbial rennet, aged for 90 days. It's gluten free, and the wedges come individually packed, which is exactly how mine came right here. Now, as far as the name of Toma, it's my understanding that that is either Italian or French for a wheel of cheese made by the farmer on the farm. Let's take a look at the ingredients here. This uses culturized, pasteurized cow's milk, salt, truffle zest, which has black summer truffle and powder, black truffle, truffle juice, natural flavoring, and enzymes. Okay, those ingredients are rather small, hard to read. So let's get right to the tasting of this. I've been looking forward to this one. I have not tried it, and I'm quickly becoming a fan of the Point Reyes Farmstead Cheese Company. So there's what it looks like. Looks like cheese. The truffle is coming through quite well on the nose. This is not as powerful as a couple of the previous truffle cheeses I tried here just recently on this channel. I'm getting an aroma that reminds me of mozzarella or provolone at first, and it was the same yesterday with the TomaTruffle. So let's see what this one tastes like. I like the base cheese, the Toma. They're saying that it's a true American original, and it's from California as well, using California milk. And this is not as intense as a couple of the previous truffle cheeses, but I like it that way. It's the truffle is undeniable, but it's not like in your face truffle. It's undeniable, but it's not overwhelming. And the truffle goes absolutely excellent with this type of Toma cheese. Yep, I'm a fan of the Point Reyes Farmstead Cheese Company. That's for sure. I even got some customer service from them. I called them on the phone and asked them a question about the previous cheese from yesterday, the TomaTruffle, and they got back to me with an answer really quickly. That's great customer service. I would love to tour this place. In fact, I would love to eat all of this wedge right here. This is a good one. What's my rating? Same as for TomaTruffle. This is a 10/10. This is a top shelf cheese, which is one of the finest coming out of California. Very well done. If you're enjoying videos like this, stay tuned. There's more cheese to come. See you in the next one. Peace out from San Francisco.